within minutes of putting this on, I was like, wait, is that something? Something don't feel right. And I felt moist. What's up, cookies? Welcome back. And if you're new here, my name is Carolyn Gray, and typically I talk about all things fashion, but today we're going to talk about beauty, some things that are not worth that ticket price or even putting on, and some of my absolute faves that I really feel make a total difference. Just want to start off real quick because I'm editing this video and I'm realizing a few different things that I wanted to talk about before we dive all the way in. One, talk to your dermatologist or your esthetician. I am not licensed in this stuff. I'm just sharing my personal experience in my review of the product pertaining to my skin, which is oily, acne prone, cystic acne prone, and I have food allergens that cause these things as well. So just want to throw this out there. Number two, please take what I say with a grain of salt. I am not pushing my ideas or my beliefs in products onto anyone. This is just a review of how I feel about these things. Please keep in mind, I know to each their own, because as I'm editing, I'm seeing certain comments come up on my feed about other videos, and it seems like there's some people who might feel that I'm pushing my beliefs or my favorite trends onto. If I'm covering it, it's just a topic that I wanted to cover. It might be one of my faves. It might be something I consistently like or inconsistently like, and that's what it is. I welcome everyone to this channel and to view and to share their opinions. I love it. I just want to make sure that y'all understand I am never here to push an initiative, to push my beliefs, or what I say is the only thing that goes. Just want to put that out there. But yeah, this video is all over the place. I did not categorize anything in a format. I was just excited to share all the things. So let's get into it. I just came from the gym, so I'm looking a little, I literally did my hair last night and it's already sweated out. So I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do with my hair when it comes to the gym lifestyle, because after today's class, I'm feeling like this was definitely the kicker I needed to get back into swinging things. I took a cycling class at Atkins Army. It is not my first time taking one of his classes. It's just been a long time since the pandemic began. And in person is just, it's an elevated situation. Like, he speaks motivational words that he lives by. Obviously he lives by, and speaks life into the riders. And I just felt like, okay, this is what I need. Fridays is my therapy. Saturday is my secondary therapy at cycling at Atkins Army. But I came home, I was like, there's a couple of topics I will be covering over the next couple of weeks, but I wanted to get into the mix of beauty because, one, I am applying for Sephora Squad 2023, and two, like, I am trying and have been working on my skin relentlessly for the last couple of years because I suffer from acne, cystic acne at that. It is sometimes stress related, hormonal, and then some of it is due to allergy. Like if I eat eggs, I'm gonna have cystic acne, and I'm working with one of those situations on this side of my face. I don't know if you can see it, but it definitely diminished. And I'm going to show you what I've been using to like get myself together. Child, my hair, don't mind. I don't know. It was very nice when I left this. Okay, we're just gonna. But anyway, so these things I'm actually trying, and the jury is still out. But I got this as a gift. The Germalogica Daily Milk Foliant. Like, this is a very gentle exfoliant. It has like this powdered format in here. It opens up like so, and you just pour the little, it's like a rice powder looking thing in there. I think it's made with oat and coconut. And this is a lot of biodegradable situations happening in this packaging and also within this thing because this is vegan. So some, like maybe once or twice a week, I'll use this. And so far I like it because immediately after I do feel super smooth, and any type of hyperpigmentation, like it's slowly going away after every use. So this is a calming oat based powder exfoliant, and I do like this, but I wanted to give it a whole month. I just want to put that on your radar. Another thing that I used this week, and I definitely saw how my cystic acne minimized, is, if I sound crazy, I sound like I'm getting a cold. Lord jeez, every time I start working out, I always get a cold the first week. I don't know how to fight that, but we're gonna try and fight that this time. But the Inky List Super Solutions, the 5% benzoyl peroxide cleanser. Now this is supposed to be a little powerful, and I applied it on my acne just at once. I think there was like 1 or 2 spots, and I laid it there, massaged it in for a minute, and then I washed it off and then did my regular cleansing. No, actually I cleansed first, then I did this, and then I rinsed it off and did my serums and moisturizer and whatnot. And the very next day, this minimized. I didn't use it 2 nights in a row. I use it every other night, and I've been seeing that it definitely it dries it out, because my cystic acne stays around for a while. Like the pimple will be living on my face for a couple of weeks, and you know, because I don't want to go in, aggravate it, try to pop it. I just let it live its life on my face rent free, and it's very annoying. But I do like how that one is helping me in my acne, so I think that this will be a keeper. And overall, I have one item that's not here because it's empty and I need to get it replaced. I need to order some more. But the Epilogic brand, first of all. So the Rose cleanser doesn't, something about rose hips doesn't mix well with my skin. I noticed that I break out a little bit after using anything with rose hips in it. So I don't love the cleanser for me, but I love having it in the bathroom because it looks pretty. Anyway, but the Even Balance toner, love this stuff. It definitely gives me a bit of that brightness, that shine that I need. The Total Package moisturizer, I love using this during the day, especially under my makeup, because it's not totally mattifying, and it's not totally like leaves a gloss. I feel like it's a happy medium, and I'm super oily, so this definitely like makes me feel balanced and you know, just put together, and my makeup wears well with it. Like it doesn't move after, you know, I do all the things. But I feel like with other creams, sometimes my makeup shifts. But and one of their newer products is the double feature retinol. This, so it's like 2 nights you use this, 2 nights you use their master plan, which is the item that I'm missing here. That is my favorite. Like total difference after 45 days. But this one's newer, and I really do love this retinol. It's gentle enough for me. I feel like my skin is a little sensitive, obviously with all these things going on with it. But as soon as I started using this, I didn't feel like, my face didn't feel inflamed or sensitive or tingly or anything like that. It was a great lay down. And yeah, I love this. This is something that you can use just overnight. 2 days on, 2 days off, and I love it. I love it. And the packaging is just amazing. Like I can't get over all their packaging with these dots and stuff. I thought that was so cute. So I have quite a few things that I love, and then there's a few things that I don't love, and some of them are makeup, some of them are skincare. So I was in Sephora the other day, and I love Necessaire so much. I'm waiting on this body cream that I'm telling you, I'm pretty certain this body cream had me moisturized and soft for 2 days in a row with washing in between. Okay, so of course, like I love their shower gel. I get that delivered to me every month. I was like, well, why the hell not try their deodorant gel, their natural deodorant gel in the eucalyptus multi-acid. This don't work. Not for me. And I'm not the type of person where I need a clinical level of deodorants. I use like regular Degree, within minutes of putting this on, I was like, wait, is that something don't feel right? And I felt moist, you know, and I know this is a gel, but like after 15 minutes, like you should be dried down a little bit. And I had a tank top on, so like, yeah. And I felt like I got a little funky right after, and within 15 minutes. So this is not for moi. So I don't know if that's for y'all, because she didn't come correct at all. I don't understand what happened with her at all. Going into something that I'm very excited to start using and have been using, because this is supposedly something that is super helpful with dark spots. Within 4 weeks, within 8 weeks, people are seeing some mass change. And because of my acne issues, I have a lot of hyperpigmentation. I feel like my hyperpigmentation, it takes more than 6 months to really go away. And I'll tell y'all a little story, but first, Pharmacy, love their green cleanse to take off my makeup. That is never going to be something I ever stop buying unless they stop making it, which I don't foresee. But the Brighten Up 3% TXA dark spot remover, this is something you cleanse your dry face, you apply, and you can do this morning and night. I love it. So far, I can already tell that the darkness that I have on this side specifically, which is not a side I use the phone on, it's not the side I sleep on, but this side has such a hard time getting rid of the dark spots. So I will be very excited to report the differences within the month and in 2 months with you guys. But I can already tell, like, this is a holy grail product. So... and it's only been a week for me, and I'm already like, yeah, no, there's something special about this. This is something's happening, and it feels good. And it doesn't feel like water necessarily. It doesn't really feel like a serum. It's a perfect in-between, and it dries matte. So you don't feel a heaviness on your skin when you apply this. So you can apply your serums and whatnot after that. So I love that Brighten Up product. I got most of these things I got from Sephora, 1 or 2 of them. Like Epilogic, I got from their website. They're also available on Violet Grey and on Saks website. And Dermalogica, I got as a gift from an event, from a beauty event. I think everything else, no, there's a few more products that I didn't get there at Sephora. But I've been searching for powders, and I'm not having the best time. But I will say that the Fenty powder, so far, it's working well for me. But I think I might need a different color because it's too white on me. I look really pale with it. But that's the only one that doesn't move my makeup at all throughout the day. Like, I worked out today, and I have on like 1 layer of makeup, and it barely moved. And that class was hot as shit. But anyway, Huda Beauty Easy Bake and the Givenchy Prisme Libre powder. And I love the idea of the Givenchy one because it has 4 different colors involved. And I thought, because I'm a neutral undertone girl, I thought that it would work out well for me. And it's a little bit too light. So yeah, I'm sad to report this was not for me. It will be going back. I mean, it was $57, this thing. So that's definitely going back. And Huda Beauty, the I forget what color this is, the Kunafa color, was a bit too yellow for me. I find that I have a really hard time color matching myself with different what's it called, foundations, powders, concealers. So far, the only brands that I really am married to, like right now I'm wearing House Labs. Let me grab that. This is my little kit that I use every day. But you see the Lavender Pro Filter from Fenty Beauty. That powder works really well for me. And then House Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation, which a lot of people have been raving about, in the color 330 Medium Cool. It's a little bit lighter when I first apply it, but then it dries down. It looks like my skin tone, which you know, a lot of times I was getting stuff that would make me look too red once it oxidizes, but that is definitely my favorite. So I love the House Beauty Labs, and the Fenty Beauty so far is good for me. But the jury's still out for some reason when it comes to the powder. I don't know what it is. I think I need something that is a little bit more browner. I don't know. So another thing that I purchased that I'm like, damn, like everybody was raving about this, and I feel like it makes my eyes dry as hell. The Advanced Night Eye Repair, or Repair Eye Gel. I mean, it feels amazing on, but I feel like I prefer this Open Sky Eye Serum by Living Libations. It's literally, it's a roll-on oil. It's a roll-on oil, and I literally put this on underneath. You can't even see. I put this on underneath my eyes at nighttime, and then I might apply this over it, because I feel like when I wake up, my eyes feel dry underneath there. And you know, I hate to apply a whole bunch of eye cream for my makeup because it just moves around too loud, but I'm always trying to make sure that my under eye feels moisturized. And I feel that with this, it kind of feels dried out by the morning. So I'm not in love with that, and that makes me sad, but it is what it is. Living Libations, I think, is a smaller company. I'm not sure if they're available on Sephora.com, but I love their products too. Then everybody was talking about One Size, this like matte and shimmer lip color. I mean, the shimmer side is fine, but this matte, it's a beautiful color. I love darker matte colors like this. This is Velvet Flex Cream in the color Nightwalker. I was really excited about this. And I know it's a matte, but the way that this mattifies and dries your lip, you look crazy. I mean, at least I did. I was not happy with this. It really dries out too much. So I didn't love that for me. I'm going to let this dry down, and I'll put over the other one. But two lip oils that another lip color that I really loved is actually the HBIC, the Fenty, what's this called? This is like the MVP, the Fenty Icon lip color is the Velvet Liquid. Everyone talks about the MVP, but HBIC is the one that I prefer. I'll put that on there. And the way that it feels, I'm sure you guys have seen tons of videos about this. It feels amazing on the lips. It dries down heavenly. And I prefer this color because it has a little bit more blue in it. And then when it comes to like lip oils and stuff, obviously the Lip Glow Oil by Dior. I freaking love it. I carry it everywhere. And then the second runner up is the Ami Kohl. What I will say about this Ami Kohl, this one is in I think this is the only brownish color. They have like a peachish color and a clear, I believe. What I tend to do when I'm wearing this for the day, I have already moisturized my lips with Aquaphor, and I feel that it lays well for the whole day. My cousin told me when she wears this, it gives her a white line. And I was like, try moisturizing a little bit before and see how that sits. I haven't gotten a report back yet, but she did not love this. I do, and I like to wear it with the Charlotte Tilbury lip cheat in, what color is this? I don't even know what color this is, but it's one of their darker colors. But this is one of my favorite combinations with the Ami Kohl or the Dior Lip Glow. Yeah, those combinations are amazing. I'm still waiting for this thing to dry down, but you can see it's not, it looks so dry, whereas the Fenty, it gives a little bit of sheen to it, and it doesn't look super dry. Like, it's slightly moisturizing. It like locks it in there underneath the color. But anyway, but those are my things. And I live by Anastasia Eyebrow Anything, but specifically this the brow is with the small application. That's what I do to get inside those areas, because I don't have any hair over here. The lady then ripped it off when I was 18 years old. I will never forgive her. But anyway, live by Anastasia. And some things that I am always going to replenish on, the Youth to the People Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamins Cleanser. This is a must. I've been using this for maybe 3 years now, and it is just everything. They recently sent me their eye cream, and I actually do like it because it has a little bit of luster to it. But I have to be careful and make sure that I evenly apply it all under here, because if I don't make sure the whole area is covered by the cream, you can see where it stops because of the luminizing like effect that it has. But I love Youth to the People products, but specifically this cleanser. This, yes. Another item that I was actually surprised that I liked was by Freckle, the cactus water. This is just a good what's it called, exfoliant to go in there with, just another little bit of toner, a little refreshment. It is, I don't even know what's really in this. It's cleansing lactate acid toner, and I love this stuff. Ooh, I typically use it after I'm cleansing in the morning, just so I can like feel even more awake with it. And it just, like, it gives a tingling feel, but more of a cooling tingling feel. And I don't know, to me, I feel like that means it's working in a good way. And some other products I need to also replenish on. Edem. This Milk Marvel Dark Spot Serum also was doing wonders. When I had hyperpigmentation last year, I saw the difference. And I was also using the, oh snap, I got some red on my hand. Oh Lord. The Airy Brightening Moisturizer. These two together, heaven magic. And I love doing these in the depths of winter when it's really cold, because it's super moisturizing and it works wonders. I just want to wait until I'm finished seeing how Pharmacy works for me with their Brighten Up product before I actually replenish on the dark spot removal. But that the face cream is amazing, especially for nighttime. And then for sunscreen that doesn't make me feel oily, it doesn't leave a white cast, I can apply makeup and it doesn't move, is the Supergoop Every Single Face. So this lotion is super, it's more water based, and it just goes on and it dries matte. They also have a mineral powder that I'm kind of curious to try, where you can do your makeup and then reset your makeup with the mineral powder, and it's a SPF in it. But this is a 50 SPF, so more coverage with this one rather than the powders or the other mattifying ones. But this for sure, no white cast, and it dries really well on my skin. And then coming to almost a close, I was using, so I used Ceremonia's oil mist and aloe vera spray before like flat ironing my hair, and it did pretty well. But I kind of feel like it doesn't do the best job in moisturizing my hair, and I feel my hair can soak up moisture, but I need something that's going to make it shine, make it pop, especially in between my appointments. So I don't love the Ceremonia product for my hair. I think it's too thick for it. But Olaplex, listen, number 7, expensive hair oil. To me, it's expensive. It's like, what, $27 for this little dinky thing? But this lasts a long time. Unless you got people around you that's using your stuff, then it just disappears quickly. But what I'm telling you is I stash this and I keep this and I have it for almost a year, if no one else touches it. But literally, I had a friend borrow some, and I was like, wait a minute, a quarter of this bottle is gone after this trip. I was a little annoyed, but I get it. I think that this bonding oil is impeccable. It helps when my hair was super blonde. I had very little to no breakage when I had that color, and even now it just feels like my hair really feels amazing after I apply this to my hair. And the last thing, I'm still waiting for this to completely mattify. Oh my God. So the last thing that is kind of like, it's a beauty product, and it's a little bit like people get uncomfortable about this conversation, but I had the pleasure of getting to know the brand Mama Taro, and looks like this, and they actually make vaginal products. So this one that I'm holding is actually a salve. They have inserts, they have supplements, and it's for vaginal health. So for salves, this specifically is for like discomfort or vaginal dryness, which can happen for any reason, whether it's you are just having a hormonal change, or you're having you're going through menopause, or you're going through stress. There could be a number of reasons why vaginal dryness and discomfort or irritation happens. So the salve helps when you're feeling irritated down there, and it helps soothe. And it's made out of products that are okay to put around that area, because I know that's a thing. And it has a little bit of a cooling mechanism too, so it really soothes that area. Their inserts I don't love, because it's so naturally made that it kind of just slips out, because it melts down. It's supposed to just go up into your body, and I feel like it's not the best thing for me, but I prefer the salve whenever I have issues. Because let's say this, I had gotten so stressed out recently that I developed a yeast infection. It happens. I am prone to them when I'm super stressed and I'm internalizing my stress. So what happens with that, I get a little discomfort, I get a little irritation, boom, this comes in. Because the reality is there's a lot of mishandling of women and their vaginal health. Because when I went to a gynecologist to discuss it, because I hadn't had an infection in a long time, so I was like, I think that's what it is, but I feel so uncomfortable. So I went to the doctor and I said, typically, like when I'm super stressed, like I have a yeast infection. I definitely think that's what it is. I just wanted to make sure. And she did a swab, she checked me and all that stuff. But then she said, she prescribed me a gel, like an antibiotic gel, and also a diflucan, which is for yeast infection, without getting the actual test results back. She was already quick to move on prescribing me something to put in there or to take within my body that can disrupt different things, right? We don't know what some of these things can do, but definitely the antibacterial gel I was not cool with. The diflucan, I was like, well, as long as you tell me for sure that's what I have, then I'll take it. I don't mind taking that. But she prescribed me these things without actually knowing exactly what the lab was going to say about my results. And I don't love that. I felt like that was a little irresponsible. And I understand like wanting to help soothe me, but honestly, using the salve soothed me before I was like feeling comfortable to take any of the product. And I ended up not actually using the gel at all. I ended up actually not using the diflucan. I used the salve and the insert, and I was completely fine after that. So, you know, do your due diligence and research the vaginal products. But this brand is, you know, it's made with shea butter, coconut, beeswax, jojoba, tea tree, Oregon grape, golden seal, and echinacea and candula. So these are all natural products. It smells, honestly, it doesn't smell crazy. It smells like peppermint. That's what it smells like to me. It smells a little medicinal, like, you know, it smells like a little medicine-y, but it helps. It helps. And I'm pretty sure this is something that will last a long time and will come in handy when you're like, oh my God, like I feel a little off, you know, because it happens. If you're not taking probiotics, if you're not washing right after the gym and you're too moist down there. Like, these are topics that people are afraid to have, but I'm not, because I'm a woman. This is a reality. Sometimes she gets a little crazy, so I have to make sure that she's on point and she's straight. So I'd rather talk about these things out in the open, because I feel like a lot of people suffer from things that they feel like something's wrong with them. They feel condemned by it. I don't know, but it shouldn't be like that. Talking about vaginal health should be an easy thing. It's part of beauty. It's a part of how you feel beautiful and one with yourself. So why not? So definitely check out Mama Taro. I was actually introduced to them through a DVF event, so I was really happy to get, like, they had supplements or something in that bag, and they reached out to me and they sent me some things, and I love how this has helped me. Finally, this is, look at, okay, it finally dried. Let me put this over it so I could just show y'all how it applies. Okay. I mean, honestly, it just kind of gives like, oh, let me just put some glitter on there. I don't like it. And you can see how matte that color is underneath because it doesn't even blend or move with the glitter oil. That's how dried and ashy it makes your lip. I mean, and it doesn't move like, and I mean, it's great if like you don't mind feeling super dry in your lip and you want to eat greasy food and it won't move as much. Like, okay, cool, but I cannot go around feeling like I got dust on my lip. I'd rather feel sticky than like super dry and like no, doesn't work for me. And yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go wash up now because now I'm going to need to take a nap. I'm gonna take a nap now. I'm tired. Between that class and this video, now I'm tired. I'm gonna take my bath. I'm gonna wash my face and I'm gonna scrub this shit off my hand, and I'm gonna see y'all next week. But don't forget to subscribe, hit me up, comment below. I'll link everything that you need via my LTK or the direct website that some of these brands came from if they're not available on Sephora.com. And don't forget, I am applying for Sephora Beauty Squad 2023. So if you can, I'll leave that link. If you could leave a little quick testimonial, a little 1, 2, 3 moment, it won't take more than 2 minutes, I'm telling you. I would highly appreciate that because let's see, like, I don't know how they're going to pick people this year. I think it'll be fun. The application process is fun. I'm having a good time. So I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye.